I'm gonna attempt to scarf down my dinner. So, if I'm a little late, also welcome on in, everybody. Well, that's okay, Yoon. I hope to see you again next time. Hope you're able to stay longer next time. But yes, so while you guys congregate over here on the ground, I'm gonna scarf down my dinner that I threw together very quickly. So feel free to talk amongst yourselves while I hopefully I hopefully don't burn my mouth in the process of this. Okay. We'll see you next time, CRU. Or if you come back later on. Oh my goodness, I need to get more water. Well, I would have to do that anyway. I'm gonna run out of water at some point. I'll be right back. Oh my goodness, okay. I'm almost done. There we go. Okay. The dinner has been consumed. Oh my gosh, I need to take a breather for a second. Welcome on back, everybody. The way I consumed that food, I had I made pasta and some sausage. So I cut up some sausages, cooked them up, cooked up the pasta, mixed them together, threw it in my mouth. That's where we're at today. But welcome on in, everybody. As the title suggests, I am going to be rigging up a cat PNG tuber model that is going to be available for free up on my Ko-Fi page afterwards. I also made an orange cat variation of it. So, yeah. Anyways, welcome on in, Pop Rocks and Iz, Spank and Jade, Neo. Excuse me. Anybody else that was in here? Let me scroll up. CRU is also in here earlier. Yoon was in here earlier. Lord of the Rats, welcome on in if you're still here. And anybody else that I might have missed, welcome on back, everyone. Okay, let's move on over here. We have this lovely black screen behind us. I'm going to open up the PNG Tuber Plus app. Wait for that to load in. There it is. Excuse me. And I'm gonna adjust my camera a little bit. There we go. Oh, thank you for the subscribe, Blood the Gamer. The number grows quickly, so eventually I'll have to do the 800 subscriber milestone artwork piece. I have to stagger my projects, otherwise it's gonna be like, I have too many projects! Ah! So, tonight though I am like I'm switching gears from the visual artwork that I do to revisiting the musical audio stuff that I have yet to complete. So, I have some Gumi covers that I need to finish. Cool Kids by Echo Smith. And I have some projects that I'm working on with other people too. So yes, if you're there for the milestone artwork piece then you will be in it. Yes. Well, your suggestion will be in it. So if you want to suggest yourself to be in the background, you can do that too. Hello, Honey Bun. Welcome on back. Good to see you again. Yash, the goober. Yeah, so I can actually show you guys. Oh, no. So this is the your character here model that I'll eventually be working on later on tonight, if I get around to it. I've started piecing up the body parts of it. So people are able to commission their own PNG tuber model using this pose that I already have drawn up. So I just draw on the clothes, the hair piece, different pieces of the hair that float separately, and then different accessories. So that's that one. And then the black cat and the orange cat. Let me pull those up really quick here. I was running around the house, literally running around the house. Trying to put on my makeup, finish the dinner, eat the dinner, change my clothes because I was wearing clothes from yesterday. It's a bit of a blur here right now. Where is PNG Tuber models? The free ones. Here is the orange cat. The orange cat. And then the black cat. And the black cat is right here. So I'm gonna be rigging up these two because I've already got the layers exported as PNGs. Yes, the Streamlabs is always tripping. It's always trolling and tripping. Oh, water reminder. Okay. Wonderful. Cat of the orange and black of the cats. Indeed. I have Ma'am over here behind me in the saucer chair over here. She's sleeping. As she normally does, she sleep. Guess what? Proceed with caution. I did not get around to adding any more 8-ball answers or the fortune cookie answers or the quotes. So, hello, Webs. Good to see you. She black of the cat. She is the black of the cat. Hello, pesky Susan. Wait. What are you talking about? Its gills. The little gills at the bottom. Okay, I'll give you one dose of the depresso and hopefully that'll tide you over. Oh. Yes, so that's what I'm going to be starting the stream off today, and then if I get around to it, which I probably will, I'll work on some of this Your Character Here PNG tuber model. So, and the Your Character Here ones are less expensive. They're a little more on the affordable side of it because the pose is already there. I just have to draw clothes and the hair and personalize the colors. So, indeed. Okay, I am going to open this up, find this, yeah, we will move this over. Actually, I'm gonna put this underneath my overlay. Where is the overlay at? Art slides. There it is. Okay, so when I go over here, it should... There we go. So this one's a little off to the side. I don't really know why, but it's just like that. So we're gonna go over to this eyeball right here. Take the stem and just get rid of it. And then I have the little sweat mark and the angry marking. And we are gonna start. So what I do first and foremost when I'm rigging up a new model, I press the escape key. And that brings up the file explorer that's inside of the program. So open up another file explorer, go over to the folder with all of the file, or with all the layers in it for this model. The free ones. Let's do the black cat first. And then I'm just gonna copy this into here. And I'm also gonna do the orange cat as well. Okay. Now I'm gonna do, I wonder if I'm able to open up all of these at once. I don't think so. I have to do this individually. Okay. So go into all of these. I have to load up all of these layers, so. Woohoo! Yes, that's Wolf yelling in the background. Doing his show. So, if you guys want to see what he's yelling at, I believe the command is this one. I'll do it again if I got that command wrong, but maybe it'll pop up. There we go. If you want to see what Wolf is yelling at in the background, you can check out his channel. I will say there's more of a mature warning on his channel too, so if you are of faint ears and faint of heart, be warned. So, hello Jake, welcome on back. Is PNG Tuber Plus or PNG Tube Remix? I use PNG Tuber Plus. Also, welcome on in Okami Inc. Good to see you again. You might be. Let's drop in some stars to start things off good. There we go, got some more stars. Very nice, Pop Rocks. The ginger cats are evil. They exude a menacing energy. But yeah, so I use PNG Tuber Plus for all of my PNG Tuber models. So, which I don't know if the save file is able to translate between programs. It's cool if it does, but I don't know. I don't know if it does or not. So I'm gonna try to load these in the order. Oh, look at that. It's just a bouncing tail. It's just a bouncing tail. I'm gonna try to load these in the order that I drew them in. Let's see. Back leg. Okay. Now we do the body. And I did do some shading on it, just a little bit. Let's see. Next one is the back front leg. Back ear floof. It's inside of it. Front back leg. And where's the front leg? Okay. It's slowly getting there. We have the chest floof. So you guys can see when there's more going on here. It gets more complex. Indeed, yes. I try to give you guys enough stars, but if you ever want more stars, just let me know and I'll drop some more. It's all great. It's all good, Jen and Dan. It's all great. Yes, it is missing its head right now. But yes, this is the cat that I was drawing up last night. Some more stars for you. Samado. Thank you, Pop Rocks. Yes, he definitely has a different energy than the show over here. His is very much chaos oriented and mine is more chill oriented. So nice little yin and yang. There's the head. Now I need the front ear and the floof of that ear. Do the eyes. Eyes closed. And eyes side. Oh, I haven't. Okay. Good thing that I remember to do this. I haven't made the sprite sheet for the mouths yet, so I need to do that really quick. Let's do the raised eyebrows. So before I go and I put in the mouths, I need to make the sprite sheet for them. Is there any other parts? Okay, this sweat line, angry, and blush. Okay. I don't know why it is. I think it might be like a collective amount. Do you have my radioactive nuke for me today? I mean, perhaps. I might have some in the arsenal. Okay, let me go over to, let's see, free sprite packer on code and web. Clear these. Let's go over to free black cat mouth 1, 2, and 3. Save that. Then mouth sheet. And then in here, again, if you want to see the program folder for this, you just press escape and it will pull it up. Because I need to copy that sprite sheet into this. Okay. The sprite sheet's in there. Mouth sheet. There we go. Oh yeah, and mouth closed. Smile. Okay. Oof. Right. I need to order these. The tail is going to be the farthest one, so I'm going to press Q a couple of times here. Q and E push the layers in front or behind each other. So it's good for layering. Hello, Jonathan Miller. Welcome on back. That is a lot of freaking gold. Jeez. Let's drop some more stars. In lieu of that, we'll put more stars. Yes, I have 2 cat models I need to rig up today. With how much emotions it's feeling. Yes. It's very conflicted about its emotions. Okay, so the tail is at the very back. The back leg here. Let's see, this was at -8, so that needs to be like 7, 5. This one needs to be behind that leg. 3. Chest floof is in front of this here. We have 3. See, so when I go, I press Q and E, it moves this ear. They're in front or behind the other layers. Allow me to drop a bob. No! The betrayal. It's a little easier for me to look up during these streams because I'm just like not like totally zoned into the canvas. 2, it's at 1, head's at 0. Whiskers should be far ahead. Smith and the Angry. The mouth sheet. So there's 3 sprites in the mouth sheet. And I press these buttons right here on the side. You guys can't see my cursor, but this one here. So when it's talking, or when I'm talking, the sprite sheet will then cycle through. Smile is when it's not talking. So there you can see it's going, it's doing its thing. And if I want the animation to be just a little bit quicker, I can go like that. Testing it out just a little bit. Make it a little bit slower. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Okay, let's start moving the origin points around. So to do that, I'm gonna go over to the tail, for instance, because that's a good example. You hold down O, and then move the origin point down with WASD. So I'm moving this origin point right here. And that. And I have to do that with every single one of these. So that's what we're moving on to. Move that about right there. The body. Just have it be about like right there in the middle because it doesn't really rotate at all. Okay, back ear. About right there. The floof, which is inside of the ear. That right there. And I might adjust some of these later on in the process, just fine-tuning things. Yes, been dropping like it's outbound. Indeed. I try to resupply you guys with some more currency for him. This is war! You guys, enacting war upon each other or the 8-ball? The 8-ball I can understand fully. Okay, I might need to adjust that one later on. The front ear. The floof of the front ear. And the eyes are not going to really rotate much at all, so I don't really need to adjust that. Whiskers. Right there in the middle. Same thing with the eyebrows. I think we're probably good there. Okay, so eyes closed. Let's blink. Eyes center. Let's open. And not talking. Oh, excuse me, wait. That is while talking. And then the eyes to the side, open while not talking. So it should look like that now. When it goes to talk, the eyes will then move. What is going on? Oh, I see there's a duel going on. I was like, what is this quick movement? Okay, And move this down here. So all of these numbers down here at the bottom, if I go and I press the keyboard, I don't know why it disappeared all of a sudden. It changes the costume, but I'm using the costumes for expression changes. This is the cool English guy who it doesn't wear anymore because he makes all of his own outfits. He's a ring, has many shorts. I have not seen that channel before, no. Also, welcome on in, Black Diamond. But that sounds really cool. Very resourceful, yeah. And then like you're learning a skill at the same time of doing that. But that sounds really cool though. It's like a more fancier, tailored version of like upcycling. If I'm understanding that correctly. I was asking, I want to change my hair color also. Sure. It is going to be extension. I believe that's the command for it. Also, I can go into stream avatars and change the color variants too. Like I can make more like color variants. We make the dual for gold. I wonder if you have to put in a number amount. Let's see. If you do, let's see. If you type in !dual at user and then a number amount, I wonder if that's how it works. Can you make me yellow Super Saiyan hair? I might be able to do that. I'd have to go in there and like change the palette, but I would have to do that after the show. Otherwise, it's going to interrupt the entire thing. Everybody's avatar is going to go away for me to do that. See, why does it say pin sent tailoring? Ah, gotcha. Let's see. Okay, hold on a moment here. It says that's how you do it. Here, I'll link it in chat. You guys can check out how you do that. There you go. There's the docs for how stream avatars works. There's a whole bunch in it that even like I don't understand how it works. So hopefully we figure out how something works there. Wait, somewhere I've been waiting on Super Saiyan forever. Anyways, okay, well I'll try my best to swap out the color palette because that's all it is like swapping out like the shade of green for like a yellow or a red or a blue. So, but there's still a whole bunch of parts of so many parts of this that I don't understand how it works. Like the boss battle parts of it, like I can install different bosses for you guys to fight, and then you guys can choose what role you want to have in the party. Like if you want to be a healer or a mage or a soldier, like, and I'm like, what do you mean? So it's very very immersive stuff. Okay, Right, so here, one is going to be just the normal expression. We'll do, let's see, eyebrows raised is going to be 3. Normal for each one of those. Angry is 2. Sweat drop is on 3. Angry is on 2. So if I were to press 2, expression then changes. Ta-da! Number 3 should be the sweat drop on 3. And then blush is only on 4. Let's do the eyebrows raised instead of normal. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna link all of these. Alrighty, Black Diamond, have a good time in the kitchen. Hope that it is a success, whatever it is that you are doing. After I know all this was possible. Indeed, yeah, there's so much. There's so much that like I don't even know what you do with some of it. Like when you go to do exclamation point slots and you win stuff and it says like, you know, dolphin or, you know, like 4-leaf clover or something, right? If those emotes are connected to gear or the accessories within stream avatars, it's supposed to show up on your avatar. So I'm like, okay, I got some work cut out for me here. Because I'm still trying to figure out how to get gear attached to these avatars. I might just have to make them myself, you know, or export them from another pack and then put them in. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. I've been bouncing between different projects and focuses. Okay, so let's do some linking up. So the tail is going to attach to the body. And for the longest time, I thought that in order to link up these different pieces, I have to, you know, match them up here within the center where the cat is. It's actually over here on the side. I did not know that for the longest time. It does yep, it does. You can do, here, I'll try it out myself. Oh wait, I have to put in an amount, I think. So it's 50. I think that's how I do it. There, I lost my 50 vibe coins. Yeah, I lost it. But that's how it works. So, but I believe that it's supposed to link up with the avatars. I'm not sure. I know the duel exists, Pop Rocks, but fight I don't think is. Oh, I need to swap that out. Okay. Welcome back, Honey Bun. Hello, Ian the Art Wizard. It's good to see you again. Indeed, yes, this is a kitty couch that I'm rigging up right now. And then I have the orange one I have to rig up too. But yeah, there's a few commands that I haven't set them up, and so I don't have them enabled. Let's throw some more stars in. Today's a big star day. So the tail, let's see, the head gets linked to the body. I do the rest of the legs to the body. Front back leg. Front leg. There's that other leg. Oh, here's that one. Body. So the back ear gets hooked to the head. The back ear floof gets hooked to the back ear. Chest floof gets hooked to the body. Front ear to the head. Front ear floof to the front ear. Eyes center to the body. Eyes closed. Oh, wait, no, it's not to the body. Eyes center. I need to unlink that. And it needs to get hooked to the head, not the body. Eyes side. Head. Whiskers. Head. Okay, all of the eyebrows. The head. Eyebrow angry. Your angry eyes. Okay, and then the emotes, besides the blush one I hook up to the head. But the angry one and the sweat one I don't hook up to anything. Because they kind of just float independently to themselves. This is the mouth sheet. And eyes center. And the smile as well. And there we go. Okay, so everything that needs to be linked is now linked to itself. Or linked to where it needs to be. Yes, you do hear him in the background. He needs to put up more of those blankets everywhere, surrounding his whole studio. With the sound deafening blankets. Yes, if you don't have any snacks with you and you're getting hungry, definitely go and get some food. I think so too, Pop Rocks, yeah. They're very, like, in real cats, they're very detailed. Like, there's whole galaxies in the eyes of a cat. Let's see. That's a lot of, yes, it is a lot of gold. Walk away while I'm ahead. Yeah, if you're feeling like it's, you gotta just walk away. You're like, okay, I've won enough. I don't need any more. Go with your gut, okay? An antidepressant blanket. Yes, yes. Neo does need an antidepressant blanket. Filled with downy feathers and smelling like their favorite smell. My favorite smell, oh, it's not over here. I do have a nice menthol lip balm though. I really like mint flavored stuff and smelling stuff. Lavender and mint is like the best. Through and yes. Some people's voices just carry like throughout the entire building, and his is one of those. Chocolate chip cookie. Oh my goodness. Yes. I made sugar cookies the other day. Well, I say the other day, it was more like a week or so ago. No, it was the day or the day of or the day after we had gotten back from our trip. But I put like this vanilla frosting on it with some fruit flavored sprinkles. Better than the store-bought sugar cookies, okay? Like yeah, they were so good. They were gone like within a couple of days. Dino nuggies and freeze-dried Skittles. I have never heard of freeze-dried Skittles before. I imagine they probably have a good crunch to them. So, but Dino nuggies, oh yeah. Dino nuggies. Okay, let's do some physics rigging on this. So I'm gonna start with the body first. Do a little bit of a upwards float. So if you change the amplitude of this, see how it begins to and float a little bit. See, I don't want it to float that much. Just a little bit. Just a little. Kind of watching it to see what all it does. There we go. Let's do. We want a little bit of squash. A little bit of squash. Ba, ba, ba. I'm gonna be testing this, so just so you guys know. Stream so far looking good. Alrighty, Jen and Dan, I hope that you have a good time wherever you're heading off to, and if we see you again before the stream ends, I will welcome you back whenever you get back, if you do. But if not, I wish you well. Came out with them with these skills. Oh, it's like an entire like official version of them. Interesting. Interesting. Jolly Ranchers. Freeze-dried Jolly Ranch. I haven't seen those ones either. What is this technology? It's the same stuff as before, but like I've never seen it in like Skittle or Jolly Rancher version. Do they sell them at the grocery store? I'll have to keep my eyes open for that if so. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. I really want to rig up the tail better. Excuse me. And we're gonna need some rotational drag. But I want to go the other way. But test. Okay. Maybe just a little bit less, maybe like -1. Can I get a -1? This thing's kind of sensitive. But there we go. Okay. Just press 1 to make sure things are jolly good. We'll do a little bit of, let's see. There's not too much squash there. Maybe some drag on the whiskers. Test. Opposite direction, perhaps. Test. So I'm just testing out. Test. The Jolly Good. I don't know what to say sometimes. I have to test out this model to make sure that I've rigged it up properly. Bup. You know, I gotta change something. I gotta separate these whiskers. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. Jolly Ranchers look like popcorn. You know, I could see that completely. Cause Because when you go and freeze dry stuff, there tends to be like some air pockets, I have to imagine. Also, welcome on in, Candyman. I didn't say hi to you yet. Let's see. Heisenberg had good blue Jolly Rancher. Oh yes, yes. He had that special blend. If you catch my drift there. I think there's a cat that is screaming outside. It's not ma'am. We have quite a few cats from the neighbors, the surrounding neighbors, so sometimes they get into arguments. Okay, we're gonna get rid of the whiskers here, and I'll go over here. It's the nice thing about having the art program up. Find whiskers. And I'll label this whiskers left, because it's gonna be the left one, and we can just simply copy and paste it over and relabel it whiskers right. Then I can go in here and erase the left side. Go back over here to the left and erase the right side. And when I press and hold Alt in my Clip Studio Paint program, it isolates everything besides the layer that you're wanting to save. So let's go over here. I have whiskers left open. Do you hear that, ma'am? I hear somebody's cat. Oh my gosh, the cat is... It looks like it's talking when Wolf is talking. Oh my goodness. I think somebody's out there handling the argument. Cat's having a turf war. What program are you working on? So, Clip Studio Paint to make the artwork, and PNG Tuber Plus to do this animating of it. Hello, Goofy Bean. I love your username. Okay, I need to open up this, press escape, go into the layers here, and then open up, oh my goodness, there's like a chase or something over on Wolf's. Oh my goodness. Very exciting. It's like, oh my gosh. Okay, so whiskers right and left. Let me put those in. The left and the right. I'm gonna press E a whole bunch to get those to show up. Cycling through the emotes, making sure those are correct. Now we're gonna link these to the head. Link that to the head as well. Okay. Now they're already doing a little bit of... Oh wait, that did not get linked properly. Head. Okay, there we go. Now there's a little bit of squash still with them, but at least with this, the right one, I can move the origin point for both of these. Glad that ma'am came inside, because I'd be like, ma'am, no, stop. You're yelling at the other cats. Yes, he is. He is on a tear tonight. Candyman. $20 back. The riots are getting flatter these days since government stopped funding them. Yeah. That's what, it's kind of an eye-opener for people, I have to believe. I'm like, wait a second, why is this a lot quieter these days? Yes, if you want to change around any of the avatars and the color variants that you got, the extension commands are right there. Okay, let me go over to the screws here. Get a little bit of a bop. Let's see, bop. I want that to be different. Let's go the opposite direction, -2. And then that one can be regular, +2. There we go. There. You know, they kind of bounce a little bit better. They kind of like look like they're more independent moving, which they are. So let's go over to the ears, because the ears are the next part of this. Let's do front ear. Add a little bit of rotational drag. Pop. Pop. I think I just want a little bit less. Just do 1. Pop. Pop. Excuse me as I'm testing the physics of this. Make that 1 as well. Let me see if it looks any different if I add 2 to it. Yeah, that's a little too much. $85. Wait, what? What is 85? I'm very confused. Oh, good night, Wyres. Have a good rest of your night. I hope that it goes well. John Adams, I know him. Yes, Hamilton reference. That little guy. Okay, -1 for this ear, I believe. Test. Okay. Front ear flip is also on 1. We gotta do -1. Test. Very nice, very nice. Let's add a little bit of squash to the legs. Oh, and the chest foof. I have to do some rotational drag to that too. Test. Okay, and I need to change the origin point of that. There we go. See how that looks. Let's dial that back to -1. There we go. I'm trying to talk over Wolf's yelling. I'm locking it. Yes. Wait, I was originally meaning truck, but it means to your pants and walk away. It's a few different things. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna use that later. I'm gonna use that later. That is it's freaking crazy. Past romance. Wait, what? Oh, Heather. Okay, my best friend would recognize that. I would not. I think that Wolf would recognize that too. But that is one that I haven't seen. I have heard that it is very similar to Mean Girls, though. So. Oh my gosh, I don't know that meme song, honey bun. There's so many fresh memes these days that they happen so quickly I can't keep track. You know, I've seen people making synth V covers of songs from Epic the Musical. I've seen that. Yeah. I know. It's I'm gonna end up like getting up and shutting his door. You're like, listen, dude. Welcome on in, bestie. Mess in a dress. Welcome on back. Yes, there are people mentioning and quoting musicals, Heathers and Epic and Hamilton. But yes, so this is PNG Tuber Plus, so it's a very simplified version of live 2D cubism, which is what a lot of VTubers use. So it's a very simplified version of it. So that's what I'm rigging up right now. Let's see. Okay, so the chest floof, we're gonna have just a little bit of a squash, I think, on that. Test. Okay, that's fine. Let's go over to the legs. Actually, I need to go back over to the ears and do just a little bit of squash on the ears. Test. Opposite direction of the squash, I think. -1. -125 is probably fine. Okay. Maybe that'll be better. Actually, it's kind of some clipping. And I am not a fan of -25. Or 0.25, I should say. What in the world is going on over there? Okay. There we go. It's a little smoother. 25 and 25. Yeah, I wish that there were more performances of musicals where I'm at, so I go more often. But I will say I like going to plays and musicals more than the ballet, because I've seen the Nutcracker ballet with my mom before, and it was a pretty performance, but I would like to know what's going on more. Because when there's not much being like said or sung, I think there's some context being left out. Thank you, Goofy Bean and Honey Bun. Let's see. Much because I saw one correlating to the genre of it. Oh, nice! Some nostalgia lane there for ya. All right. I try to catch up with chat as much as I can, but sometimes I look up and I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. Okay, part of this is also me testing the physics of this to make sure everything is Gucci. Everything is well and good. I don't know what else to say. Okay, back leg. Do a little bit more. Test. Okay, that needs to be adjusted in the opposite direction. Test. There we go. The front back leg, what was this on? It was on 0.75. 0.75. Test. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. That'd be fine. Test. No. They all need to be on 0.75. So that when it's activated, when it's talking, see there's a little bit of a squash there. There we go. Okay. Ta-da! Probably move this up just a little bit so you guys can see it better. There. So now much of this is nice and rigged up. Trying to see if there's any other parts. I mean, I think the only other part is probably changing the animation speed. So it's a little bit faster. Okay. And now, there we go. Nice and, I need to add a squash to the tail, it looks like. Tail. Okay. There we go. Test. Test. Pop. Maybe a little less squash. We'll do test. Excuse me while I'm testing this to make sure things are orderly. It needs to squash differently. Okay. There we go. Okay. It's a little bit better there. So if I were to go and move this over above the overlay, and then if I hold down Control and scroll out, go over to Streamlabs and move this now it will it'll look like it's let's see, there we go. Now it looks like it's right behind all of you guys. Make the tail move just a little bit more. Let's see if I can. Like making it rotate a little bit more. Can do rotational drag like that. Like that. Somebody went flying. Hello, Love Pucks. Good to see you again. And the Goat CR7, welcome back. Yes, I'm doing some rigging up of this model right now, which is right in front of my webcam. Ah! Let's move that back down there. There we go. I mean, there's only so much that I can do as far as it having to like wag a little bit. Otherwise, I would have to break it up into different segments. Something like breaking it up into like maybe like 1, 2, 3, like 4 different pieces of it, which I haven't done before. So. See. Oh, look, now it's hidden. It's hidden underneath. There we go. Let me move this upwards. Okay. Yeah, if you know, and I can always, I can improve the animation just a little bit more if I were to make a sprite sheet. Like I did with the mouth, how the mouth is moving, and like there's like 3 different mouths that it cycles through. Oh, you're okay, Jake. It's all good. But if I were to make a sprite sheet and have like 4 or 5 different animations of the tail, then it would look. I think it would look better that way. But I haven't done that before. I'm not opposed to it though. Not opposed to it. Welcome back, Iz. Good to see you. But yeah, I've done a couple experiments with the sprite sheets because those are fairly. There was an update to PNG Tuber where they allowed for sprite sheets, so and it really opened up the possibilities because if I were to will go into, like, let's say the mouths. Where's the mouths? Mouth sheet. The number of sprites, like right now it says the number of sprites is 3 because there's 3 sprites to it. I can make it all the way up to like 64 different sprites, which I think is crazy. That's freaking nuts. I have not seen that yet. But if I were to make that many of them and then apply the rotational drag to it and a little bit of squash, I think it would look really fluid. So there are 3 talking cats. Yes. They are currently populating everywhere. They're breeding like cats. A sprite is it's like a static image, and then there's like a stack of those, and they make an animation. In fact, your guys' avatars are built on sprites. So every one of the animations down there, like a walking one, that like the one that, like the dancing one that is doing right now, those are all individual images stitched together to make an animation. So same thing with like how the mouth is moving. It looks like it's an animation. It's just 3 images that are stitched together, moving at a speed of like whatever 26 means. But yeah, if I were to make the speed faster, now it looks like the mouth is moving very, very quickly, and it's kind of a little too much in my opinion. If I can make it move even quicker, that's insane. I can make it move very slowly, just a little too slow. I think I had it on 26. So yeah, that's what this is all built on. Hello, Jupiter. Oh, perhaps it's a sign. The cataverse is appearing in Euphie streams. Yes, the cataverse infects all of us. But yes, so this is my cozy creative weekend stream that I like to do. I like making stuff. From Sprite outside of soda. I mean, the Sprite soda is pretty nice, especially when you get it from a fast food place. 'Cause then it's nice and crisp. Nice and crisp Sprite. Crisp Sprite. It sounds like a tongue twister. Instead of Chris Pratt, it's Chris Sprite. But yeah, never feel afraid to ask questions. If you don't know, you don't know. So, oh nice, another creative soul, another creative spirit. But yeah, so today and yesterday I was working on, and still am working on, free PNG tuber models for people who would like to have a nice free model to do their streams or their own like videos, like commentary videos and stuff, and they don't have a model. They can download some of the free ones I've got on the Ko-Fi store and start there. So McDonald's Coke is top tier. You know, I think it must be like an individual recipe thing that they've got over there. Like they just have like the perfect ratio of soda water and syrup. So it just hits differently, man. Like a certain temperature, it's just so good. Me too, Jupiter. I'm just happy that Wolf and I went grocery shopping the other day, because I'm just so like, we need bread. We need bread. Okay, I think this one is good. Let me exit out of the editor. And I can go over here. Over here is there's even more settings. Bounce force. A bounce gravity. So 1168. Trying to remember that. Test. See, now it looks like it's a little heavier. And then if I go and do this, now it's, whoa. It's gonna bounce like it's in space. Were you gonna say shrine is? Listen, if it's of an individual character and stuff, or from an individual like series, you know, it is what it is. You got a little Torii gate in front of it. 1168 is, I think, the default. Test, test, test. Bounce force 261. Test, test. Ah, okay. Actually, I think that's pretty good. Right now, I'm just testing out. So if you know, I should make a kangaroo. I should make a kangaroo one because that would make a lot of sense with it actually like bouncing at this frequency. Test, test, test. Ba ba ba, ba ba. Okay. Excuse me. I'm making sure this model is rigged properly. Test. Back real sugar also. I have seen it, yes. I have seen the real sugar, well no, it's the Pepsi that I'm talking about. I've seen the real sugar Pepsi, which is really good. But I haven't seen the real sugar Coke. Yeah. We only get soda whenever we like order food or there's like a really, really good deal on Amazon. The orange flavored Cokes are currently on sale on Amazon. So. But for the most part, like, yeah, I drink water and then I'll make myself like coffee and hot cocoa. So, but when I do get sodas, I get the grape flavored Crush. I love grape soda. Yeah. Of Daisuke and Anya from Mouthwash. Oh my gosh. Yes, we keep it on the hush hush. Yes. I totally don't have an entire, you know, thing full of Kingdom Hearts stuff. Namely Roxas stuff. There's totally not a Roxas plush over here. Somewhere. Should I get directions on how to cook a German Gebäck? Is that how you say that? Gebäck? I mean, go for it if you'd like to give us a recipe. So actually just like only water. Well, good for you, Jake. That means you're always hydrated, hopefully. Speed bump looks like a leap of faith. How dare you? Oh my gosh. That's what that force was. Oh my goodness, Spank, does that actually work? Does it? What does that do? It's all caffeinated and relaxed at the same time. You're like, your brain's like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do, I'm confused. Testing out the blink. How frequent it's gonna blink. Okay. I think I'm going to export this one unless I see something else. I don't think so though. I think everything's fairly in place. Okay. Let's go over here. We're going to save this avatar as a black cat. There we go. Now that one is nice and saved up. And we're going to do the orange one. So all of this, now I can delete that. Wait a moment here. Hold on a second. Oh. Okay. This needs to be fixed. I need to unlink the angry here. Okay. Okay. Test. Making sure the emotes are fine. There we go. There we go. Nice. Test. There. Okay, now I can save this properly. Okay. This first one of the stream is done, and now I can go back in there and delete that. Because I was wondering, I was like, why is that still there? There should be 2 emotes. I think it does. Okay. Perhaps there's an effect. Smoking coffee. Coffee sticks. Coke gets me more yolk than cocaine. I've done that before. Oh my goodness. You know, when I drink coffee and I just sit and I don't do anything with that caffeine, I just start sweating and shaking. So if I'm gonna drink coffee, I gotta be like moving. I gotta do something. Either I'm going someplace, I'm, you know, doing some sort of like housework, or like, you know, not anything on the computer here, because I'd just be sitting and accumulating sweat. I can't do that. And I start getting really warm too. Some of this really right in front of me. I was left to look all over for it. That has happened to me so many times, honey bun. Where I'm just like, where's my phone? Where's my phone? And it's literally right in front of me. Or whenever you walk out of a room and you completely like forgot why it is that you walked out of the room. Like dip that blunt in Crown Royal and coat it with honey. Oh my goodness, that sounds so bougie. Wow, fancy. Speed bump look like a little Euphie. I won't recommend it. That says, yeah, I wouldn't recommend using me as a speed bump. Jeez. Oh well, hopefully you got that like locked down, CR7. So they can't be messing with your stuff anymore. Let's open up the orange cats. Start loading these in. There's a tail there. Now does that, I think it also changed, I think that those settings that I set for the black cat will follow into this one. Okay. Where is the back leg? The front back leg. Front leg, and I'm not gonna pay attention that that is misspelled. Front back leg. Already have that one in there, it looks like. Trash that one. I need a back front leg. There it is. Okay. Let's just open up all of these that I see. We're just gonna do all of them. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Chest floof, we got that. Angry eyebrows. And I need to do a sprite sheet for this one as well. Center eyes. Eyes closed. Wish there was a way for me to open up all of these at once. front ear floof. The head looks a little creepy right now. I made a mistake of taking 6 Adderall one night as a bed. What in the world? How did that go? Third day of no sleep, you start seeing shadows out the corner of your eyes. I could not. I would be like, just knock me out. Knock me out. I'm not doing that. That is nuts. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I never did that again for sure. Yeah, that's like, I've had insomnia for a week before and I did, oh my gosh. I was not a happy camper. I didn't like anybody. I was cranky. Question, okay, are you 30? I am not 30 now. No, not for another 2 years. Well, year and a half. I don't want to think about that. Because we're already halfway through, more than halfway through 2025. My birthday is the 1st of February. I'm not gonna think about that. I don't want to think about that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Welcome on in, Mars Media. Perhaps your February 101.3 will feel like when taking care of a baby. Oh my goodness. I hope that it goes down. That's worrying at that kind of a temperature. When it starts getting up there past the 100s, it's, you know, that is a danger zone. Oh my gosh, just the Streamlabs is going to be your officiant. You start doing the 8-ball for the vows. Or the quote system. You are, even though you're very close to your 30s. I know. Yeah. Especially when I don't put on my makeup and I do the pigtails look. Yeah, then people second guess my ID when I go to purchase some Mike's Hard Lemonades. They're just looking at my ID like, was this your older sister or something that you're using her ID? And I'm like, no, it's me. It's me. Hey, the night people you get used to eventually. You know, I don't know if I would ever be able to get used to that. I've never had sleep paralysis before, but like I've heard it's pretty freaking scary. Like not being able to move at all, basically, and seeing things like that would freak me out. I think I would be afraid of sleeping if I had that. Put in the smile there so it's not just a featureless face. We'll do the sweat drop. Oh, I forgot to do this. So let's open up the other file explorer. Inside of the orange cat, I need to take these, the whiskers left and right, copy those into there, and where is the sprite packer? Clear, add sprites, and we go over to the orange cat again. Mouth 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Mouth sheet. No. that one. There we go. Mouth sheet inside of the orange cat folder. Ta-da! I love looking over to the side of me where I have the stream avatars running and seeing like just people suddenly flying up in the air because someone put off a bomb. Okay, I believe that is correct. Hopefully that's... Hold on a second. Okay, that is transparent. Just wanted to make sure. I wasn't sure. Okay. Now we're gonna open up another file explorer. Sorry, I'm a little all over the place for this stream. This is my first time streaming me rigging these up. Usually I have like somebody's like commentary video up in the background. Orange cat, where's the mouse sheet? There we go. Okay. So I should have both whiskers left and right in there, as well as the mouth sheet. There's that. I'm just immediately going to adjust that and make it so that there's that. 26 is, I think, the speed I had it at. Ba 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 ba. There we go. I feel like I don't know that. I mean, sometimes the answers do kind of like convey some emotion. The emotes definitely help with it. I need to add some more responses in there. I haven't gotten around to it yet. Bunch of things I haven't gotten around to. Never gets good, but you start to get used to it. I can imagine that like some people probably have like a humorous way of coping with it too. Like making jokes about it and stuff, like, you know, like, ayo demons, it's me, your boy, back at it again. Welcome back. If you guys ever have to temporarily leave the computer, leave the tablet, the phone, the tab at all, you can always use the exclamation point AFK command, like Iz did. Oh, we'll see you later, Iz. Hopefully you can make it back to another stream eventually, but we understand if it's a little while. But we'll see you if you ever return. I hope that it actually went and the attack command actually went and worked. Sometimes it says attack requires a valid target and it does it anyway. I'm like, okay. Why you say this? Let's drop some more stars. Let's do some more stars. A well-timed jump, love pugs. All right. There are other parts of this I still need to load in. Whiskers left and right. Here we go. Let's see. I have the angry one, the blush, chest floof. I think there's everything in here. Okay. Now I'm going to start reordering these around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The blush is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I do the eyes? I did. Okay. The tail is gonna be -5. This back leg here. 5. Where's the head at? 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4. Mouth sheet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is mouth closed? Oh, that's the one I haven't put in yet. I wondered if I was missing something. Where? Oh, it is. Okay, it's right there. It's the smile. Okay, it's not called mouth closed. It's called smile. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Camel just learned it earlier in 1-200. I want to let it roll again. I believe it is it exclamation point gamble or is it exclamation point slots and then a number amount? Feel free to try either one of those. I think it might be the one that Love Pugs put out there. Oh my gosh, I hate that feeling, Jupiter. Like when you keep on like, you know, sneezing or not sneezing, but like, you know, blowing your nose and it just like doesn't do anything. Oh, there you go. There you go, Jake. It's an exclamation point gamble and then whatever number amount that you wanna gamble. I think with slots it gives you emotes, but the emotes kind of only show up on a Twitch chat. I think I'm gonna enable that through stream avatars though, so that things will pop up around the avatars. Oh my gosh! Love Bugs went and attacked the Streamlabs. Kicked it into the fire. The burning fire. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, I think I'm caught up. I feel a sneeze coming on. No. Okay, I'm not gonna sneeze. I refuse. One, oops. What did I just press? 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing with the angry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do 6 just in case. Okay. The front ear. Where is the ear? Front ear. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where did this wet drop go? 6, 7. Okay. Those are all ordered properly. Okay. Now I need to go in and do the rest of the organizing here. So eyes side. When there is no talking, the eyes will go to the side. This is blinking. When there is talking and the eyes are open, it'll go like that. Okay, excuse me. Now, oh, I need to adjust all the origin points of this. Okay, we're gonna do this all over again, everybody. Da, 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 da. The body can just be right in the middle. What is going on in the chat or on the screen? Because the chat The chat does its craziness, its randomness. Lots of games, lots of things to do with the Streamlabs bot, as well as the stream avatars on the floor there. And then within the screen, I'm rigging up my free PNG tuber models. There we go. Front to back leg. Front leg. The angry, I mean, I didn't move the origin point on that one, I don't think, in the previous one, but why not? Welcome back. Oh, in the chat, people are able to do like exclamation point heist, and you can join the heist and get some vibe coins. There are people asking the 8-ball various questions and getting very funny answers sometimes. Let's see what else. There's a treasure hunt. Yep. Let's see. People are doing attacks with their avatars. Gambling. Lots of things. Lots of fun interactive things you can do. And I even have an exclamation point quote that will pull up a random fortune cookie for you. You saw Spank go flying across the screen. Front ear. Gonna move that somewhere right there. And a floof to match. There we go. The head is like right here, even though it doesn't move too much. Smile, sweat. Mouth sheets. I'm just gonna move these origin points. We should move that about here. I don't think I did this in the previous one, but it ended up looking fine anyway, so. Yes, many fun stuff for you to lose. But that's why we have a star drop, huh? That's why we have a star drop. Ah. Indeed, yes you do, Jupiter. And you're able to customize it a little bit with that one. Soon the link will pop up, and if you click on, not that one, the next link. Hopefully it'll pop up. There we go. If you click on the stream avatars extension link, you're able to customize which avatar you have and the color variants, and you can control them a little bit better. Okay, let's see. I think I adjusted each of those. Let's go down to our emotes. So for the first one, I want it to be normal. 2 is usually angry, 3 is usually a worried one, and 4 is the blush. Raised is these 2. Angry is 2. There we go. Angry. So if I were to press any of these numbers on my keyboard over here, like that, then the expressions change. Over to the sweat drop and have that only enabled on 3. And then on the blush, it's only enabled on 4. There's 4, there we go. 3 is the sweat drop. 2 is angry, and 1 is just normal. Okay, let's do some linking. We're gonna link the tail to the body, head to the body, body, excuse me, I'm linking up all of these different parts. The legs, the back ear needs to go to the head, as well as the floof goes to the ear. These are essentially animated paper dolls. So that's, yep. Oh, Comic-Con, yes, it was pretty good. My panel went well. Lots of people were there. Oh, it's all good. Your English is fine. I can understand. But yeah, it went pretty well. I was running back and forth the entire time, essentially, gathering things and trying not to forget certain things. But yes, each time that I go on these trips, I learn a little bit more about like the most efficient way to pack things, to like when to wake up and start preparing. So I just get more efficient each time. This time around, we brought a water filter pitcher and the kettle, because it doesn't matter where we travel to outside of Oregon, the taste of the water it disrupts my stomach. So I brought a water filter pitcher this time, and I would fill it up with the water, put it in the little mini fridge so that it's nice and cool. Have to go again? Okay, well, every time you come back, we'll welcome you in. Every time you gotta leave, we'll say goodbye. If you say stuff like jump or something to make the avatar jump, yep, exactly, Jupiter. If you do exclamation point jump, your avatar will jump. If you do exclamation point dance, your avatar will dance. If you do sit, it'll sit. If you go left, it'll walk to the left. Well, I guess it'll be like, this is left for you guys. And if you go right, it'll go right. Bomb will set off a bomb. Attack, and then if you put at like a certain user in the chat, your avatar will go and attack that person's avatar. So it gets pretty interactive. And then eventually I'll put in some accessories that you guys can purchase as well with your gold that you get from the stars. And about nuke, I mean, I suppose if all of you dropped bombs all at once, it might act like a nuke. That might be fun. Being attacked in a new quest gear for sure. I want to put in like crowns. I think that would be an easy one to attach to all of the sprites, which I think that's how I would have to do that, is by attaching the accessory piece to each of the sprites. Maybe I have to look up some tutorials. There's a whole bunch on YouTube, but I get like muddied up with other projects and answering emails and managing business. Like, oh my goodness. Yeah. I've taken on the role of reaching out to different conventions and trying to get us more gigs. Let's see, eyebrows raised goes over to the head. Eyes center, head. Eyes closed. Eyes side. Front ear to the head. And then the front ear floof goes into the ear. Front ear. Smile goes to the head. Mouth sheet. And whiskers left and right. Maybe our final pieces. Well, no, the blush also needs to attach to the head. Okay. And then I need to... Oh, no, actually. Is it? Yeah, it's right there. You're a lover, not a fighter tonight, Spank. I thought I felt something on me. Okay. So that's what it looks like right now without the... Well, isn't that interesting looking? It's looking like that. Okay. Let's add some physics to this. See if I can remember... Test. I think I had it on like -2 maybe? Test. There we go. A little bit. Excuse me while I'm doing some testing. Bop. Test. No, it is definitely that way. Here we go. Okay. The back ear. Let's do the back ear. Actually, I need to go over to the body and just very slight amount of Y frequency and amplitude. Just a little bit. A little bit of like a breathing kind of an animation there. I hear someone yelling in the background. Yes, that would be Wolf. Wolf is yelling in the background sometimes. The chaos of his side of the stream. Do one in Virginia be the giant guy looking for a candy bracelet. I mean, I don't think that we would be like opposed to going that far east. We would just need to be able to the convention would have to be able to afford the travel expenses for us. That's it's one of the compensation pieces that we need. Okay. Let's move some of these. I think that this one was -2. Test. But I know that there's some people that want us to go out to like the what is it? Like the Midland area, mid part of the country. And I've been contacting conventions here on the West Coast just because it's easier for us travel wise. We don't have to do like hardly any flying at all. It's just a drive for like 6 or so hours. But I would like to be able to do more than just the 2 cons in Alabama. Especially the one in Portland, KomoriCon. KomoriCon was my very first convention that I ever went to. It was my mom that took me and two of my friends, one of them being my bestie that might be lurking here in chat. And the other one, I haven't spoken to her in a long time, but she okay, I'll bring it out. She made me a little minifigure of my pony OC. Very long time ago. I still have it. Yes, ma'am. You've moved. You've awoken from your nap. Ma'am is awake. Oh, thank you, Jupiter. Yeah, you see, there's a case in front of the closet door. You can't get in there. I think she's upset at me for that. Like, I'm sorry, I can't. Hello, Kagamine Lin. Nice name. Nice name. I have a candy bracelet with your name on it. Thank you once again for the subscribe, Jupiter. I appreciate that. Never done a convention. I've come out to meet you, and well, they're a lot of fun. There's a lot of people that like they put on a lot of work into their cosplays, and they get into it too. It's pretty fun. All the different like programming that people do for like different panels and like meet and greets and stuff. The live entertainment. And then, oh my gosh, the artist alley. I have to be careful in an artist alley. I will spend all my money. My wallet will weep. So, yeah, I just the not this last convention, but I just have Streamlabs fly across the screen. All right, well, we'll see you when you get back, Len. Hopefully it doesn't die too much on you. Sometimes when it's like dead, it takes a little bit, but I hope that you come back soon. But thank you for the subscribe when you do. Well, Comic-Con is a little more like broad for fandoms. You see a lot more like video games and like Marvel stuff there, DC stuff there. And with anime conventions, they're more concentrated into like anime and like Asian culture kind of stuff. So, but the conventions nonetheless. So, but I've gone to a Comic-Con once, and it was only for like a couple of hours. I can't remember what we were doing there. It was me and one of my exes. I can't remember what we were doing there. But there's a picture of me and my ex and somebody that's cosplaying as Springtrap. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is freaking nuts. I think that you would like it too, Jake. There's again, like there's a lot of really cool people that you meet over there, and lots of very unique things to see and to purchase. Yes. Good entertainment. Sometimes they have like anime viewing rooms too, so if there's ever like a couple of episodes of an anime that you haven't seen yet, it's a good opportunity to see it. Yes, I have my goodness, I have like 5 exes, I think. I've kind of lost track as the memories get blurred over the years. I'm just like, I have too many things planned for the future. I hardly ever think about the past anymore. I'm just like, listen, man, I'm working on so many different things. I can't ponder any of that. Yes, especially during the Halloween time, Spank. Yeah, especially during Halloween time. There's a few conventions that purposely plan their event around the Halloween time. Purposely for that. SpookyCon. Yes, DC. Yes, a lot of the Comic Cons they're more broad in the sense of fandoms, so you see a lot more fandoms there. Sounds good, Jake. We'll put you in a magical girl cosplay. We'll put you in one of those maid outfits. I did see that though. This last convention, there was like a very tall dude that had on like a maid outfit with his hairy legs. And so I was like, what in the world are we doing? Oh my goodness. But it's for the laughs, you know, and it definitely got a lot of laughs out of people. Some people like doing like a double take, like what in the world? It was great though. And you know, if there's ever a space for that, that's definitely it. You having some second thoughts now about that? Yes, yes. Find the Morticia cosplay women. You know, I bet you that you would find quite a few of them, especially around like the Halloween time at the cons. There was one chick that was cosplaying as Lust from Full Metal Alchemist. So, and she's got a pretty gothy design. So. I just feel depressed, so I'm gonna pop. Oh no, we're gonna see pieces of Neo everywhere. Explosion. Depresso explosion. Hello, Christus. Welcome on in. It's raining and we out of power. Oh my gosh, you have like candles lit. We're going back in time before the age of electricity. I can imagine it's a really good atmosphere though. Like just all the darkness and the rain sounds. That's a mood though. So Wolf would say that he's dressed up as a dude with a job because he's there to do very much like the technical director parts of it. So very professional looking with a polo and his cap and everything, which I would like to get us, namely him, an embroidered polo for the company. And then I did on day one, because it's a 3-day con. On day one, I dressed up as Dale Gribble. Because I have been sitting on a Dale Gribble cosplay for years, and I finally got to wear it. A couple people recognized my outfit. They were like, Dale? Do you got any pocket sand? Somebody actually asked me if I had pocket sand, and I was all like, not today, but you know, keep your eye open for, you know, She-Shaw and all that. And somebody else had like approached me. They're like, oh my gosh, are you Dale? And I'm like, that's Rusty Shackleford to you. With the aviator glasses on and everything. I know, I heard that those voice actors, they had passed away, and it's really not the same without them. The voice acting is not. And I don't even know if John Redcorn's going to be in the reboot at all. I don't know how they would, like, I don't know how they do it with Dale. Maybe they just got like a really, really good voice actor that can mimic it, but even Hank's voice is not. And that's the thing with age, is that it doesn't sound the same, but it, like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to give it a shot. It comes out in like a couple days, doesn't it? If not like today or something. I thought it came out on the 4th. Yes, Wolf is very loud. Turn into a human burrito. Oh, that's the best feeling. On day 2, I dressed up as a comfy summer variant of Gumi, the Vocaloid Gumi. I have to preface that or people are gonna think it's like like gummy or something. I'm like, no, it's not gummy. And then day 3, it was a goth variant of Gumi. So with cat ears too. AI. Oh, I hope it's not AI. That's I don't know how I feel about that. Some of the tones are gonna be like sound all like auto-tuned. I want a theme. Okay, we'll keep it in mind. We'll have to have like some well-themed accessory pieces. We can all wear cat ears. Oh my gosh. Any side jokes? I will laugh because I had a little bit of champagne. Oh, well, nice though. Nice, you got champagne. Just like a gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. Oh my gosh, that song's gonna infect my brain like it did the first time I ever heard it. Those music videos back then were something different, like the Crazy Frog ones. I don't know what some of these people were smoking. I think they were on a different level. But man, were the kids like transfixed on it. Hello, Astral. It's good to see you again. Well, I mean, Cowboy Bebop's got some pretty cool guy characters. There were people dressed up as the characters from Trigun. Tokyo Ghoul. Akira. Psychopaths. Death Note. Man. Elle's cosplay is pretty easy. It's, you know, long sleeve white t-shirt and blue jeans, and I mean, I don't really know if I recommend like barefoot because he usually isn't wearing any shoes or socks, and like a crazy spiked black wig. So good night, love pugs. I hope that you have a good rest of your night. Rest well, and I hope to see you again soon. Death incarnates. A whole Ryuk cosplay. How much it's okay exhausting to finish. Oh my goodness. Sometimes it's like that, Astral, where it becomes so mentally draining. I have to step away from the computer sometimes and like come back to it after a little bit. I just have to like, you just gotta mentally take a break sometimes. But I get that. Crazy frog. Crazy frog. Oh my gosh. Bouncing off the walls. Oh yeah, Cowboy Bebop is a classic. Very much so. Oh, I completely forgot it was rigging this up. I'm just like staring at it like, what am I doing here? Welcome back to the land of the living, Pop Rocks. Day 4 of working on it. Oh my goodness. I think you have every right to be like exhausted from it, especially like 4 days into it. If my brother didn't force me to play Forsaken with him. Oh my goodness. Like peer pressuring you, like, come on, you know you want to. Brother, please spare me. Please, brother, spare me some oats. If you guys haven't seen that meme, I heavily suggest looking up Brother, May I Have Some Oats. Those pigs are... I don't... They are shaped very squarely. Test. Think... Did I have this on 1 or 2? I thought I had it on test. It is gonna be 1, I think. Welcome back, Is. Watching the video in the background. I was working on something else. Oh, nice. Good to hear it, Pop Rocks. Being productive and creative. Just wanted me to play with him to see him get milestone 4 on shit. He's just over here like, oh yeah, play this game with me just to flex. Just to flex on you. Be like, why have you done this? Oh my gosh. Brother, may I have some oats? No, brother. You may not have any oats. Let's see here. We're gonna test. No, it is that way. Excuse me. Test. As I'm testing these, testing that. It's not rotational drag, it's this one. Test. Test. Sorry if this is annoying at all. I have to test the animations that I'm making here. The adjustments. To make sure things look fine. Let's go over to the ears. We're gonna have just a little bit of rotational drag, probably. Test. This way. Test. Ba-dum. Ba-da. There. Okay. Let's see. Is that... Hold on a moment here. Is that rotating the way I want? Test. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. Back ear, it's gonna be -1. Another squash. 1. Test. Okay. Now I'm gonna go through the... Well, actually, here, let me see. Head. Test. Test. No, I don't like how much the head is squashing. Test. Ba. Test. Okay. I think that one is a little better. Let's exit the editor. And... okay. Let's go through the different emotions. See if that is working. Making sure things are fairly good. Okay. I think it's rigged well. Maybe. Hopefully. Let's see. Okay. We're gonna save this as Orange Cat. And then I'm gonna load up the Black Cat again because I need to adjust something. I need to adjust his head and add just a teeny tiny little bit of squash to it. There we go. Okay, so these are going to be available up on my Ko-Fi page for anybody to download if they would like a free PNG tuber model to use in any of their videos or their streams. Whatever you want to use them for, if you want an avatar to represent you. We have these now. I don't know why it's saying that. Yeah, I don't know why it is saying that you are not able to duel. Played Argus, my girlfriend and friend today, kind of EP after. I hope that it was a good session though. If you could dress up as anyone at a convention, what would it be? I assume it's expensive. I mean, it sometimes. It can be if you put a lot of like craft and time and material into it. So, and some people also buy their cosplays as well. There's a couple websites like specifically for that. I should do a Bobby Hill VTuber model. Oh my gosh. That would be great. That would be awesome. Oh my gosh. Let me close this down. Close that one. I imagine this is Bobby Hill. Which I'm gonna be working on this now. Now that I've got the cats rigged up. And I can also, I don't think I have a tab open for that right now. I'm gonna open up my Ko-Fi page really quick. Get that set up for perhaps after the stream. I shall do that. Here we go. I go now. The champagne is starting to hit hard. Okay, Vibe King, have a wonderful rest of your night, and don't go too far with it. Know your limits. I don't want to see you get any hurt. Any hurt? I don't want to see you get hurt. Excuse me. I closed my Roblox and my friend had to go. No! Rest in peace, friend. The head of what I'm making correctly. Nice! Congratulations, Honey Bun. Very proud of you for it. I get a snackums. What kind of a snack are you gonna get? Did you explode, Neo? Did it finally, I should maybe say like implode? Did it implode upon you? Hello, Yesiah. I don't know if I said hi to you or not. I don't think I have, but welcome on in. Good to see you. Having myself some water because we had a water reminder. Hey, vacuum, large with huge beer. Gotta find a character. Oh, I know what character you could do, but it would be a very like alternate universe kind of a version of it, because in the anime he's very short. I think he's like a gnome or like some sort of a creature from hold on, I'm looking it up. He's from Delicious in Dungeon. Is he the dwarf? Senshi from Delicious in Dungeon. But like a tall version of him. That would be perfect. Welcome on in, Garbo. Good to see you again. Very explosive entrance. So that was going on at the stadium. I couldn't even get in. Wait, what? Hold on. And there is AW happening in the stadium right next to him. Apparently, Beyonce was performing this. That's a lot happening at the same location at the same. That's a lot. You want to talk about event planning like that? That person needs a raise or like a day off or something. That is crazy. Jeez. But yeah, if we ever make it on over to the East Coast, Jake, let us know that, or we'll let you know. We could do like a little meetup or something. Elf Senshi is canon. Wait, what? There you go. Elf Senshi. Nice. Yeah, Delicious in Dungeon's pretty good. It when Wolf and I watched it, we could not watch it without having dinner at the same time. Cause like when you're having food that like when you're watching an anime and the food just looks that good, you're gonna start getting hungry. And that's just what happens. It's like watching a cooking show. You're gonna end up getting hungry. Yes, he ended his show he called it a night. And I've got about, oof. I don't understand how time goes by this quickly. It is 10:50 for me, so I've got like an hour, 10 minutes to do any kind of work that I can on this. I am glad to have you guys here to keep me company and hang out, causing chaos in the chat, and keeping me motivated to keep on making my artwork. You sipping on the depresso, Neo. And there were fireworks popping off at the stadium as well. Oh my gosh, look at them pyrotechnics. Very nice. Okay, so essentially what I'm doing with this is I'm only drawing the body parts of it at first, and then I can put in clothes and hair later on down the line. So that is my plan, and it's going to be offered as a PNG tuber as well, with all the little floaty bits around it, at a more affordable price, so people only are like paying for the personalization, the customization of hair and clothing, eye color changes, skin color changes, if there's makeup involved at all, eyebrow adjustments, things like that. Brother, it was good. Season 2 came out recently. Oh, nice. I talked about this yesterday, but I've already finished season 1 of Severance. I blew through the first season of it, only to find out that season 2 came out January of this year. And I think it's already all the way out. Such a good feeling when it's like, you know, you fly through the first season of something and then the second season has like just recently come out. So you just keep on going. You just continue on. It's the nice, satisfying feeling. Oh my goodness. Some of you guys are already in the afternoon. That's nuts. But that's how the sun goes around the planet. Chilling on Dune Awakening. Oh, nice. Staying occupied. Like, this looks like what I watched in Penny Dreadful, the early drawing is it's just so creepy looking. Like a doll, like a mannequin. It's your when's your crypto coin dropping? I don't know. The vibe coins. When the market has crashed a little, that's when we're gonna drop it. Let me just put on my pseudo crypto bro hat here. Let's see, I'm gonna do this arm here. Actually, back bicep, back thigh, that's what this is here. I mean, they might have meant AM. I don't know. Sometimes we get people from all around the world here. Some of the SSJ turns out this mall's over for in many stores. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Speaking of malls, there's a mall in Portland, I believe, called the Lloyd Center, and almost every single one of the chain stores has left. And so they filled the empty spaces with locals, with like local businesses from around the area. And in keeping in Portland fashion, it is quite weird. I haven't been there, but I've seen lots of pictures and videos. And yes, ma'am, you have opinions? What's your opinion? And now she's silent about it. But yes, it looked very bizarre. Probably operates as a bizarre. If you have to go, Astra, because you're falling asleep, feel free to head to bed. I don't mind. I don't want you guys getting like sleep deprived over me. Oh, but JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. There's so many parts to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I think that the last part that I watched was like part 3 or 4. I think it was 4. Yeah. I can't remember anything that happened. Besides the Pillarmen. And the first act of it. Yeah. Beyond that, I'm just like, I don't know. Soda counts as water. I mean, no. As much as we like to say that. There's soda water in it, but I don't think it's the same thing. Okay, ready to pretend I know what I'm doing. I think I spent like, I put like $16 in like Dogecoin or something, or it might have been also Bitcoin. I can't remember. I have just like the teeny tiniest little scratch of digital currency in that form of cryptocurrency. I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. I'm just letting it sit there. It's just gonna rot there for a little bit. And I don't know how to take any of it out either, so. Last night I was walking for a total of 7 hours. Oh my goodness! You burned some calories. It's a human being on the screen. It is a human being on the screen. Indeed. We told you too much of the depresso, Neo. It's not gonna be good for you. You're gonna get tummy aches. A Red Bull Frappuccino on top of that. Oh my gosh! You were caffeinated out the wazoo. It's no wonder you walked for 7 hours. Me and have climbed down a 6-foot tall ladder. Oh my goodness! Well, if you're gonna traverse the decline, just be careful. Thank God, I don't even get how Bitcoin works. Me neither. I mean, the only thing that I can really like appreciate from it is like the blockchain parts of it, because it keeps everything transparent. Which I think we should do that with our own, like all of the money in the government. We should just blockchain all of that. But that's wishful thinking. But other than that, I don't know how any of it works. So. It's here jogging and running, speed walking. Nice. I mean, but staying active, you know, you're getting the like endorphins going. Them positive feelings. Hello, Corey TV. Welcome on in. I love the timing of that. Pop Rock says like, what can we do? And then Astral's like, bomb. That's what we can do. So each of these pieces I am drawing out separately so that there can be some more physics involved in it. I mean, I need to remember to like keep it zoomed out fairly. I did see that people were doing the NFTs and I didn't know how to feel about it. I was like, part of this feels like it's like a scam for people because a lot of these like the tokens were just recolors being sold for like hundreds and like thousands of dollars, and I'm just like, y'all, why are you paying that for recolors? Like, and I swear I saw some of them that like were literally made from Pick Crew. I'm like, people really like making money off other people's artwork. This is a sign of the times, if anything. Would be selling art. Yes, absolutely. It starts like adding it to a network for AI to start copying it or something. How do we get gold exactly? That's a good time for me to give you guys some more stars, because that is how you get gold. There you go. There we go. Yes, if it is time for you guys to eat breakfast or lunch or dinner, be sure to do that. Thank you very much, Iz. I had my dinner like right before the show. I was like, I gotta scarf this down. Let's see, let me throw some more in there. How did this one get all the way up here? How is anyone supposed to get this one here? How? Oh my goodness. Chocolate mousse. Oh my goodness. Have you guys had the chocolate mousse like yogurt? That is my favorite flavor of yogurt, is the chocolate mousse one. It's a texture thing and a flavor thing. I can't get over it. And there's only one, I think there's only one grocery store here in this town that carries it, and I'm just like, I will throw down the extra like 10 cents to get that. So freaking good. Did somebody get that that star that was floating up there above every one of the other stars. Oh my goodness. An unholy amount of stars. Okay. Last star drop for a little bit, and then we'll lock into the artwork. There you go. Good luck to everybody. Back thigh, the back calf. To edit this part just a little. Excuse me. Feel so sorry accomplished. Wait, accomplished by your sorries? I'm confusion. Oh, so accomplished. Okay, I was confused. Okay, torso is done. Front thigh. There's a sketch of an animation meme. Now I have to ink. Oh my goodness, good luck, Jupiter. The inking process is like my most tedious part of it, and I like this part of it here. All the little nitty-gritty details I have to remind myself to zoom out. Otherwise, like, a hand will be like 2 times bigger than the other hand. Had me teach her how to do it, and it's made a good bit of money. People buy and speculate on them. Oh, that's good for her. How much gold do you have? Oh gosh. I don't know. I don't know. I only ever do like a couple of bombs at the end. Listen, we be saving our coin. That's the only way I can justify that, is I'd be saving up. For what? I don't know. The only thing you can really buy stuff with is the bombs. So But once I get the gear stuff going in, then you guys will be able to spend gold on the accessories and the gear. My mouse is dying. Well, oh, I hope that you're able to charge it or plug it in or pop some new batteries in there. I have a little trackball, so every now and then I gotta put more batteries in it. I just right click somewhere. No, okay. It's interesting. I'm giving people anything to do. I collected this one up, sold all mine. Now I'm recollecting. Oh, nice. I mean, hey, if you can profit off of that, more power to you. Oh, nice. I didn't know that murder drones had their own plushies. That's pretty cool. I mean, I should have guessed, because Digital Circus has like so many different kinds of plushies of their characters. Try to make sure both of these legs are the same size, roughly. But I don't have an extra part to charge it at the moment. Oh no! What is the extra part that you're missing? I became afraid. All three at once. I see where it's worth stocking up on stuff, but when I see an obvious peak, you gotta sell. I mean, yeah. Especially when you see that it starts to like dip down, you're like, oh crap, I gotta move on this. I gotta move. And the people that don't know what they have, they put it down for like really low, and you're like, that's mine now. You never know what's out there unless you're looking. Excuse me if I'm silent for a little bit. Locked in. Checking the rotation of that. Obviously, protectable is going nuts. I bought back most of the cards I cared about. Oh, cool! So you got to win in that. So the brightness of it don't hurt too bad though. So all can see it. Okay, okay. Yeah, don't hurt your eyes at all. Sometimes it's like so bright, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't see. Like sun blindness, but screen blindness. Screen blindness. But yeah, if you need a rest at all, Astral, feel free to head on out and we'll say our farewells to ya. Yeah, make sure you're drinking your water. All right, we'll see you if you get back, Jupiter. So I'm like slowly catching up with the chat. It was quite often a single ply. Oh my gosh. So at one of the places that I used to work, the product was food that does not come out the other end very pleasantly. And inside of the restrooms, they only supplied customers with 1-ply toilet paper. And I understand that, you know, you start adding the plies on and it gets more expensive, but really, if you're gonna, like, if we're selling this kind of a product, why do we only have single ply? It was just like torturous looking. So yeah, I purposely choose to not eat there ever again. It's just bad. You can only cut costs so much, man. Nope, it wasn't Chipotle. Thank God it was not Chipotle. That would have been even worse. But same genre. Same genre. It was just like a nightmare. Ma'am, you can't get in the closet. There's literally a case in front of the door. You can try. You ain't gonna succeed. It's not gonna happen. It's not happening, ma'am. You can try so hard, but in the end, it's not gonna matter. What, you gonna come over here now? Yeah? Yeah. You have complaints? Complaints? I suppose so. Hello, Daydream. Welcome on in. No, it was not Moe's. It was not Moe's. Classic. So, funny thing about that is, so my previous setup for my stream, because I used to live with my parents in the smallest bedroom in the house. And so, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do with the space that you're given. And so my old studio space was inside of the closet. I had taken the doors off and made this alcove of my room the studio space. And I had a green screen behind me so that, you know, my very congested and busy bedroom would not be visible. And yeah, that's how my stream looked for like a year and a half or something like that. I lost track of time, but yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, good, Astro. I hope that the headache goes away. I don't think that hand is gonna get seen very much, but just in case, I have drawn it. So, just in case. Yep, I did what I could with what I had. I like one of the green screens had, you know, like a loop through the fabric on the very top of it. And so I literally went and screwed hooks into the ceiling and then put a dowel rod through the loop in the curtain, in the green screen curtain. And I did it that way. I had two dowel rods to make like a corner and just hung it from the ceiling. And man, I watched somebody's commentary video today, and they had made a comment about how expensive it is to be a streamer, but at the same time, like how accessible it is, but at the same time it's expensive. And I'm just like, there are some streamers out there that don't have webcams or like really nice microphones or, you know, dual screens at all. Like they just have the one screen, a really crappy microphone, no webcam, and it's not like a streaming built computer at all, and they're having a blast with it. So I was just like kind of confused by that statement about like what, like why do you think that it has to be like you have to spend all of this money in order to, you know, have a live stream when there's other people out here who are doing it off of a potato? You know, me too, Jake. Actually, like there was a certain like charm to having like it's just, you know, me and then like the canvas right behind me, but at the same time then people can't see, you know, the studio corner over here with all my plushies and, you know, some ukuleles. Well, I mean, hold on a second, you guys can't really see my ukuleles back here. I played on some of these today. I went and serenaded Wolf. I woke him up a little bit with my electric ukulele. I was like, ah. Wake up! But yeah, it was something I was kind of like confused by that statement. Hiccups are so bad, it's loud, hurts my chest and throat. Oh my gosh, I have had those before, Astral. Like, and sometimes I don't recommend doing this for too long, but like sometimes when I have hiccups, I'll hold my breath until they go away. But don't do it for too long, obviously, because that would not be good. But drinking water upside down for some reason also helps me. So I don't know if it would help you at all, but it's something that I found helps me. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Yes, off of a potato. You know, and they're making the most out of what they've got. You know, you can tell that like they're like super passionate about it, and you know, and they start like building a friend group because of it, you know, and just putting yourself out there and allowing for people to see like, you know, who you are and what you're really into, and growing off of that. I'm glad that I started with the rigging first on the other two models, because I'm gonna be doing this until midnight. And then after midnight I'll step away from the computer for a little bit and probably end up coming back to this. Not this specifically, but like audio projects that I need to work on that have been sitting on the back burner for too long. Good night, Angel Eyes. Angel Eyes, excuse me. Good night. Have a wonderful rest of your night and rest well. Yes. You are a very quiet lurker, but we appreciate you being here. Vodka from potato. You make a vodka out of your potato computer setup. A bit tense, and most of them are up by then. Oh. So it's like you're telling yourself wakey wakey, while also telling them, but like by proxy. I think Pop Rocks, if you put exclamation point lurk, I think I have a command for that. Let's see. I thought I did. Ah, there we go. I don't know why the emote got messed up. It looks all like dorky looking. My iPhone is on downtime. Use the art app I use. No! What is downtime? Is like it's charging? See, that time the emote didn't get messed up. What is going on with Streamlabs? Has a mind of its own, I'm telling you. It's sentient. Hold my breath for 2 minutes. That's impressive, style. I've seen those videos of the people that that dress up as mermaids and like merfolk. Very impressive how long they can hold their breath. I'm just like, I could not do that. And they have their eyes open underwater. I don't know how they do that either. Without it being like all blurry. But the tails are very impressive looking. With like the amount of detail that goes into them. If I can text and call people, that's the only thing I can do. That would be distracting. Oh, I see. The takedown. What is the takedown? You're going down. You're charging, says they're all better off than me. Oh no, what happened to your phone with it's not able to charge at all? Welcome back, Jupiter. Welcome back. Some sort of waterproof contacts. You know, that makes sense, Pop Rocks, actually. If it's like it operates like, you know, some inner eye goggles. Oh, was that a K-pop Demon Hunters reference, Neo? I have not seen that yet. I'll probably end up seeing it like a year from now, so that the hype dies down. I tend not to watch things that are like super hyped up. I'll wait a year or so and then I'll watch it. The way Tom Cruise holds his breath is unmatched. How long can he hold his breath for? He's got the power of Scientology on his side. He's unlocked the that upper echelon of that where he's able to hold his breath for forever. Can charge my new phone, figure out Monday what I'm dealing with. Yeah. Weekends are supposed to be restful. We're supposed to be relaxing and as stress-free as possible. That's your recharge time. I've heard it's really good, yeah. I'm just waiting for the hype to die down. That's just the way it is with me sometimes. But I hope, Jake, that you're able to get that figured out, because that would freak me out. I'd be like, yeah, just razzle me. While Wolf and I were at the convention, my phone was just not like it would be charged fully at the start of the day, and then not even like it was like 4 p.m. and it would already be dead. So I don't know why it does that. Something about traveling, my phone just the battery just starts dumping itself. It just seppukus itself. Why do you wait for the hype to die down? So I can wait for like more, I think it's like more well-rounded opinions. The other part of it too is like if there's like a sequel that comes out, I can just immediately watch it. It's already there. And I sometimes I feel like it's like getting on a bandwagon. Like I don't want to just be like jumping on a bandwagon because everybody's watching a particular thing. I want to let it steep a little bit, and then I give it a shot. So, and then I'm able to watch it on other streaming websites, like Severance, because I don't have Apple TV. I'm just like, oh, this has been out for a while. Okay. But yeah, I think that's a majority of the reason why. I had to put some more thought into it. I'm just like, it's multifaceted. On where I grew right before smartphones, I think they are the devil. When I got my first phone, and it was not anything like this. It was a flip phone, specifically one of them track phones, and I think I got it in, when did I get that? I don't think it was middle school. It might have been, or it was very early high school. But you know, flip phone where you gotta like press, you know, one like 3 times in order to get to C, and like the rest of the letters and numbers. So texting was just a pain. It took forever to type out like a whole paragraph to somebody. So, but you know, you got used to it. And then beyond that, I upgraded to one of those little like where you would slide the phone on its side, and there'd be a big old like QWERTY keyboard. I can't remember what that one was called. It was red. And then I think from there, I had like a Google Pixel phone, I think. I don't know, it's hard for me to remember all of the phones that I've had, but alright, we'll see you if you get back on time. I've got like 24 minutes left, so but yeah. But I will definitely agree there that like the amount of distractions and time spent on the phones is greater than what it was before. So, and I think it's because it's a lot easier to access the different apps. And I mean, like getting on the internet on a phone is so much easier these days. There's no like you don't have to like completely like wait, it's like forever for it to load up. Oh my goodness, Astral. Are you able to, I don't know, do you have like a dark space you're able to get to, and then like turn the volume down, like maybe get into like a laying down position or something, like, I don't know, relieving pressure off of the head? Okay, that's good. I mean, do you have more water with you? Maybe some food? I don't know if you're able to take any like pain meds for it. I used to have a pair of blue light blocking glasses. I don't know where they went. They're like long gone now. I've been drinking water. Okay, good. But you're drinking water, so that's not part of the issue. I do wonder what else could be the issue. Whatever it is, it's a strain on the brain. I can type on a flip phone way better than the phone I'm using. Isn't that funny, Asaya? Isn't that a thing to have a dilemma over? Like, oh my goodness. But there is something nice about the like tactile like feeling of like pressing down on the buttons. I will say I had less typos with the older phones than I do with the smartphones. Don't work for me to talk to my cancer batch. That some payments don't work for her either. High tolerance to them. Oh no. I'm not sure what it could be that's causing the headache for you, but I'm sorry about that. I hope it goes down. I hope that it dissipates. Thank you, Eddie. I try my best. So watch out, yes. I will say the younger generation, like, not Gen Z, Gen Alpha, the one that's growing up these days. The rate at which they're able to pick up on new technology is scary. You got like little toddlers out there, like 3, 4, 5-year-olds that are just so like on their tablets, just like going freaking nuts. And I don't know how they do it. Yeah, it's crazy. Because I used to be outside every day. I can imagine what non-stop screen time does from birth. I can imagine the attention span is shortened. Because I used to ride my bike outside when I was a kid, like, all the time. I remember when, you know, and this was only like a few times that this happened, where I would like be outside like all day, hanging out with friends, and the street lights would come on, and that's when, like, oh, you know, you have to go home. And you'd be able to figure out your way home because of how often, you know, you'd be outside and you have these landmarks, and you just know the neighborhood that well. And, you know, like, when I was like a little kid, I used to play around with like snails, you know, in my parents', it wasn't really like a backyard, it was like a out like a backyard like patio. We had like a little patio, and there would just be like a whole like horde of snails out there. And so I would spend time out there just hanging out with the snails. So and for that, like, the attention span, I would assume would have to be a lot, you know, a lot longer, a lot larger. Excuse me, I thought I heard something outside. Jake exploded. Why did Jake explode? What happened? What did I miss? What is going on? I look up at the chat and that's the first thing I see. I'm like, what in the world? Oh, because of the duel? Yes, indeed. That is what's gonna happen during the duel. If you lose, you explode. But you always come back. That is true, Pop Rocks, and that, I think that also has to do very much with like the awareness of those things going on in the world. The amount of information that's at our fingertips these days, we're just more aware of the possibility of those things happening, so that, like, being cautious like that, you know, I think it comes with seeing so many of those instances all around the world, like almost all at once. So, send mail envelope invitations to your neighbor's house and invite them to your birthday. Oh my gosh, I missed that too. It's funny you mentioned that, Yusai, because when Wolf and I were dating, I actually sent him a handwritten letter. And I had this nice, like, Japanese themed stationery with a matching envelope. Matching envelope. You know, wrote the whole thing out, the address, return address, put a stamp on it. Very wholesome stuff. So I don't know if he still has it, but yeah, it was cute. But you know, it's those little things of like trying to do things like traditionally. I got new pants and it was just 18 bucks per pair and they are comfortable. Nice. Always looking for a deal, looking for a steal. So finding roly-poly nugs under rocks and they're watching Jake Paul. Wait, what? What? Roly-poly nugs under what are roly-poly nugs? I am so confused. What is that, Jake? One of the best when talking to people before we have phones. We used to sit on the clip our hands to make our own songs and stuff. Right, yeah. Just making the most out of that time that you had. I need to look at how this other hand was drawn because sometimes it'd be a hand day and sometimes it is not a hand day. These fingers are gonna end up looking shorter than they do in the sketch. I'm just letting y'all know. People would and freestyle in class or on the bus. I do vaguely remember that, Yesiah. I mean, hey, if they look good and they feel good, that's a win-win in my book. Okay, I will Google it. Let's see. What are those? What are those? Oh, bugs. Okay, I thought you said I read nugs. I was like, what are nugs? But yes, the bugs. The isopods. Gosh. The land-dwelling isopods. I have, oh, it's buried. It's buried under the rest of my plushies. I have an isopod plushie that I got from the aquarium. Stanton even like such a big man information. You know, I've seen other people have that same feeling, Isaiah. You're not alone in that. There's a lot of people out there. It's just like even like the online world is not the same as it used to be at all. And in such a short amount of time, like so much has changed. I read that how you did not intend that, Jupiter. It was just like, what do you mean, finally? Oh, thank you for clarifying. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. One more time before school starts. Okay, sounds good, Astral. I hope that you're able to convince her. They do have toe beans, yes they do. And little hooks on the end of the toe beans. Hello, XYZ Place. Good to see you. I'm gonna go back to my memories and relive all of it one last time. I wish that there was like, and there must be a space that's like that, where they have stuff from like different time periods and eras preserved, and you can interact with them. So not like, I mean, it would be like an interactive museum, but yeah, it's crazy seeing like a Nintendo DS be labeled like a classic item, or like an antique, or a vintage thing, or whatever the correct label is. But and I'm just like over here like, are we really at this time of our lives? Okay, there is the basic body. Now I'm gonna finally get to the head in the last 9 minutes of the show. Tiki is something over 20 years old. Okay, so it wouldn't be quite an antique. But man, that means I'm an antique. Oh, gosh. Oh. Retro? Yeah, I think, yeah, the word I'm looking for is retro. Thank you, Astral. Yeah. It's just crazy, like, seeing that stuff, and I'm just like, what do you mean? Wolf and I went to a pawn shop the other day to pick something up, and I saw inside of the display case they had Game Boy Colors, they had a couple of Nintendo DS's, and they had like, I think a PSP, whole bunch of games for each of those. They had like PlayStation 2s and PlayStation 3s. And they were selling these things for like, I think that the Game Boy Color was like $70. And I think that the Nintendo DS was like $100. I was just like, what in the world are we coming to? That is nuts. She's turning 50 so she's for real an antique human. Oh my goodness. After stream, I'm gonna roll myself up in a blanket and sleep. Sounds good, Astral. That's probably good for you. Yeah, I have a Game Boy Color as well. It actually matches the little plushie that Ma'am has over here. I found this at one of the conventions, and it's filled with catnip. It's a game cat color, even with like the back of it and everything. So when she's playing with it, it looks like she's playing on a Game Boy Color. But it matches the one that I have. Yep, 7 minutes until you guys gotta traverse the forests yet again. I like to think of the internet as like this very vast, dense forest. And the different places that we find ourselves in for an extended amount of time is like a nice little cabin out in the woods, just to chill in for however long we're able to. So I try to make my overlay look like a house in the middle of the woods. When you told us you have grass on your desk, yes, I still have my grass mat underneath my desk. It's not real grass, but it's fake grass, but it feels nice anyway, so. Getting 11 inches cut off of my hair. Oh my goodness, Pop Rocks. That's gonna feel great afterwards. Hopefully. I hope it does at least. No, Neo has popped again. I think Neo's got some healing powers. Oh, thank you, Astral. I appreciate that. It is definitely a lot easier to respond to all of you in a more timely manner when it's a smaller channel. And that's not to say that, you know, I'm not trying to get to 800 subscribers, because I most definitely am. Milestones and all of that, but I don't know. Sometimes it's more peaceful. Hello, Carlos. Hope that you're having a good time of the day or the afternoon or night for you. I'm gonna keep the ears separate, I think. Okay, that way there's like physics that can go on the ear too. Oh no, Astral. Again, I don't know what could help it besides getting some rest. So that's the only thing I can really like fall back on to suggest, is getting some rest. Okay. Well, it'll be over in 2 or so minutes. It might be the screen time. Sometimes the eyes are just, they start getting really strained, and then that starts to translate into the brain. Tomorrow I'm going to be working on some candy bracelets. I know more candy bracelets. I can't get enough. I have so many freaking beads. I don't know what else to do with them. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I would like to make candy bracelets of all of the Project Sekai, or Colorful Stage, whatever you call it. Either one of them. All of the characters from that. Yes, to 1 minute. Move. 1 minute. Open side. I'm gonna just prepare the layers for that. Basic your character here PNG tuber model. So for anyone that would like a more affordable PNG tuber model with their character, all I'd have to do is put the hair and the eye color in, any markings, clothing, and there it is. There's the pose. So goodbye is, yeah, we're gonna be heading on out here soon. Is Candy mentioned? Yeah, I mean, having a good plan for what you're gonna do tomorrow creatively is always nice and inspiring. It's good, a good motivator to get up out of bed. Okay. All right, guys, this is where I'm gonna be heading on out. I do need to open up the 2 files that I worked on so I can take pictures and post them up on the socials. I'm gonna layer these like that so I can take pictures of them. Alrighty, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your night, everyone. There's a duel going on. Let's see how the duel's gonna go. Who is going to explode? It's Jake! Jake is exploding! Oh. Oh no. When do you usually stream? I start my streams at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time, and I stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I do have an offline chat room stream with the schedule up on it on my channel. If you go to my channel and then go over to the live tab, there's an offline schedule stream over there as well, so you guys can always chat over there whenever I'm offline and not streaming. So, and sometimes I pop in there and say hello. So and I am updating that schedule with the different plans over the weekend for what I'm going to be making and creating creatively. So, oh my goodness, we're setting off the bombs already. Okay, let me plug my things. If you want to see more of my artwork, you can always check out my gallery link. It's going to be posted there in the chat. Feel free to check that out if you want to see the other works of art that I have made in the past. If you would like to follow me over there on Twitter, feel free to do that. I like to post updates and the after stream posts as well. So if you guys ever miss a stream, you can always check that. And I usually do a picture of what it is that I worked on with a link to the stream that I worked on it. Or a link to the stream that I worked on it. I don't know how to say it right now. I do have a Ko-Fi page if you guys would like to check that out and see the freebies that I've got over there. That's where I'm posting the PNG tuber models at. So I have a red mushroom one and a capybara over there. And if you guys are interested in commissions at all, my commissions are open. You can check out the website for all of the terms of service and the price sheets and all of that good stuff. So anyway, guys, I'm going to be back tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Pacific, like I was tonight, making some candy bracelets. So doing more tangible crafts and using up all of the, well, maybe not all of the beads, but some more of them. Hopefully a majority of them. Making some Project Sekai themed bracelets. So, all right, guys. Again, I hope that you had a wonderful time. I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, stay creative and stay vibing. And until tomorrow, I will see you then. Bye bye.